Edit. Right, so for everybody who wasn't here before or everybody who's just joined us, welcome to our ATF stream. Essentially, the system is homemade, so if you don't understand, just try and follow along as best you can. We'll try and go over whatever details need to be covered as and when they come up. For today, let's cover over where we were left off last. Our kind friend who made us all slowly go insane is no longer with us. During last event, one of our party members fell when they decided to go it alone and fight a great shadow beast, and in their dying moments tried their best to attach the collar to it, only to fall slightly short. Semi-Breathe had a performance after touring around several different elemental planes that slowly brought the worlds together in a way they hadn't done before. A kind of echo of power pulling through the elemental planes slightly closer to being the one world they once were. We had Eldea and Asteran comforting one another and talking, and they all as a group came together to build a shrine to honor the memory of the fallen. But life goes on, and things need to be done. There were words spoken as assessments were done of the gate, and it seemed secure. It seemed stable. And during their brief respite shortly after the death of Jorvin, it was told, or whispered, echoed almost, that the next place they should head is the Demon Gate found within Renval province. Since then, it's been about 2 weeks. A few things needed to be settled before they left. A few goodbyes. They're setting sights on what they can before gathering up everything they have left and leaving. Given what Semi-Breathe did following the death, they called forth the very story that lied there, the essence of the person who had once stood where they stood and lost their life. They called forth the memory of what they did here, as well as the experience they had with all the other people in that room, or one of which had known him for a good few centuries. And so they managed to say goodbye to the ghost echo of what was left of. Anyway, coming back to it. Semi-Breathe set off, whispering words trying to replicate the same kind of power they tapped into in a bout of emotional distress. Astran and Eldea set forth from then to understand exactly what is in these planes and to explore them and charter them a little bit further. Sometimes it went good. They found a few small items and knickknacks, a few potent pieces here and there, an interesting artifact to be sure, but they also contracted a few ill-gotten gains, as it were, gaining a few wounds that refused to relent, as well as a very peculiar blackened cough. But it has been 2 weeks. and they can't afford to tarry awfully long, as letters have been sent to and fro. They find themselves outside in the clearing they have been for a very long time, outside the guardhouse, ready to set forth once more. Just before they set out on their journey, a small thrum is felt, a light gust of wind, as there appears to be a small, approximately 3.5 foot barrel of fury nearby. Nathan, would you like to go ahead and describe your character?
Okay, sure. I'm assuming she's already wearing the costume. Is that correct?
The You can have it packed. It's due to the event is due to begin in about a day.
Okay, that's fine then. So pretty much as the picture kind of describes, is a 3 foot 4 humanoid-looking woman with horns protruding from the sides of her head. You see these scales that cover her body, which seem to almost have got like a low dim to them, almost like a magma flow, with magma colored eyes. Um, I like the picture. Her expression is very much a kind of right. Where the fuck? Where the fuck is? Where the fuck are we? Very business.
So yes, as they appear, uh, fairly close by, they appear to be looking for somebody. Out of curiosity, semi-brief, you are one who walks in several different faces. What face are you wearing today?
Semis.
Okay, understood. Well then, with that, we'll begin.
Also, Blake, you've got some DMs.
Fantastic.
He is a DM.
All these beautiful things.
You would see
Put
this
the hood
person as
down.
well is currently reading a piece of paper and like kind of looking around.
So then we went to the Shadow Plains, right? And we found this really cool sword. Oh, excuse me a minute. We found this really cool sword, right? But I can't use it because it's bigger than me.
Are you okay?
No, yeah, probably no. But we had some fun, right? We killed some things. It was great, but like shadow creatures, they're really notorious for being sneaky little fucks. And yeah, no, maybe. Mm, I'm not dead. Bonus.
So they got a fill of adventure in the elemental planes.
I
Enough
think
to
we
tide
killed
us over.
something in every plane, didn't we? I mean, we killed the light elementals, we killed the air elementals, we killed some. Oh no, no, they were bad ones. They attacked us. Like we didn't go out to go and
Oh,
attack things. They
okay.
attacked us, so we defended ourselves
Right,
by
okay.
absolutely destroying them. Look though, I got this, and she pulls out this little orb that's all glowy and shiny and stuff.
Oh,
I know it's cool, isn't it? Gonna use that in a potion at some point. Puts it back.
oh,
I might let you have one.
got more than one.
Yeah, I mean, we did kill like a few of these things. So we also got air ones, which just look like, well, they just look empty really, and they got a little whooshy bit in the middle.
The figure starts to approach.
And hmm, oh, and then we found this broken sword. It's really cool. We've stuck it on your frog, because it's cool. It's got a name on it, so it's clearly important somehow. So,
What's the
but
name?
I can't. Goes back to DMs to read the name. Callison. Callis. Something like that. It's in one of your languages. Well, your languages, the stranger languages.
Uh,
But it's like broken into 4 pieces. It's really weird.
That sounds good.
No, and I can't fix things, so I thought we'll take it with us, find someone that can fix it, and maybe find the person who owns it, and they can give us money or things. So, what did you do with your time?
Um, I learned how to do. You know what I did to Gavin?
Yes.
I pulled the story forward.
Mm.
I was working out if I could do that to more things.
Oh,
And I did some painting and like kind of holds up some watercolor painting.
that's really looks to Asteran for the right word.
He kind of looks down to you as he kind of glances back up to the approaching figure and says, "Sorry, I was distracted. Someone's approaching."
Oh. Okay.
Oh,
Looks up.
hello?
Seems to be going straight for semi-brief at this stage. Holding this piece of paper up, looking back at the paper, looking.
Aldea's getting ready with her wings slowly opening in the usual way they do for her usual attack. Uh.
Semi-brief. Roll me a history check. Or roll either me a lore adventuring check of like lore dungeoneering, or just roll me a flat intelligence.
Hang on. I was smart and remembered to get dice out. Been a busy afternoon.
Oh shit, yeah, I should do that too. I can't laugh if I haven't got dice out.
You can.
Uh,
I shouldn't. How's that?
Exactly.
Sorry, nature has suddenly called. I need to BRB for a second.
I see. That's what happens when you're topless.
Oh,
no. Mm, history, did you say?
Yep.
11.
11. You're pretty sure this character is familiar. They look. They have like a similar kind of presence as Draz, as you remember him.
I think I know this person.
no, I shouldn't call him.
Hello? Me?
Yes, you. Look for an
Do you want-
aura. You've seen them around.
Oh shit. Um,
Well, that tells me you've clearly met aura at least. Where are they?
None of
yeah.
your. Why the hell are you looking for Aura?
Because Timo paid me to go and look for aura. Actually, no, you're not part of the adventure community. That won't mean anything to you.
No.
Warm. I am Aura.
Oh, good. That makes my job a lot easier.
Right, if
Just
you're gonna
roll-
stab me, just get it over and done with.
And then prepare to die.
Yes, Timo paid me to stab you.
I don't know. I could have pissed him off somehow.
No, Timo fired me from the guild so I can officially give you aid. Without being part of the guild. Yeah, explain that bullshit.
That seems to be a you problem.
That definitely sounds
You.
like a Timo thing, as they
Mm.
form back to semi-brief form.
Right, okay, so you're one of the same at least. Do you have different names?
My real name is semi-brief.
Semi-Reeve. Which one would you prefer?
Semi-brief.
Cool.
I recognise you, but your name is not.
I am
One.
Valestra, the dragon god.
That's why I
Oh my God.
remember you.
Feel free to make anybody feel free to make a lore religion check.
I'm not even going to bother. You're no god. I've met gods.
Oh, great! You one of these. Another one. God.
What, somebody who can see the truth and doesn't stroke your ego for fun? Yes, and I will
I'm
continue
not
to be that
stroking my
person.
ego for fun. I am a dragon god.
Sure.
I am a literal
And
dragon.
I am Queen of the Owls. I have always been Queen of the Owls. In fact, I am Patal's left-hand woman. So, now that we're done playing bullshit just because some sort of childhood trauma took place that makes you feel insecure, I guess, can we carry on with what we were doing?
Bitch, I'm thousands of years old.
Good for
Fuck
you. Do you
you.
want me to? Do you want me to
Right hand.
applaud that? He's older than the trees, so I don't care. Goes back to snuggling into Asta's shoulder.
Just
I
kind
don't
of
look-
looks down at Velestra.
Yes.
You're
Mhm.
adorable. Pats your head.
There is a gout of flame that comes out of a nostril for a moment. You get the feeling she's both pissed off, but also really also appreciates it, but won't show it. She's easy to read on that front. I'm not adorable.
Small and angry.
Getting back to business, Hemo has hired me to help you with this gate situation. Can you catch me up to speed?
We've hit bit one.
All seems good.
I thought
There's
there'd be four of you.
Hmm?
I thought there was four people accompanying. Oh, sorry, three people accompanying Aura.
um yeah.
Ah, can't make it then.
Lost somebody recently.
Damn. Sorry for your loss. So, where are you heading to next?
Do you have the letter from Timo?
Gets the piece of paper out again. In all honesty, I'm just imagining this layer is very basic and cryptic, and just goes. The main bit just goes find Aura.
No. As you look at it, to you it just reads as find Aura, get paid. Find Aura, help them out, get paid. That's all it says on the piece of paper. As you show it to Semi Brief, it's got a it's like oil painting depiction of Timo pulling down like the lid of one of his eyes and poking out his tongue, and with the words below saying "You're welcome."
Yeah, that's from him.
Yeah. So, what's your next destination?
Renfell.
Right. You see, she pulls out a map and starts kind of looking where Renfell is. Right, I need some calculations. Hang on.
Do you want me to throw you the actual map?
Yeah, sure.
Cool.
I need to calculate how many days it is away.
Ah.
Ah, yes.
Mm,
Very quickly, Blake.
yes.
The stats that we got go on top of what we have, right?
Instead of it replaces. So your costume will supersede whatever your basic stats are.
Okay, I misunderstood that.
It's okay. It's mostly my bad for putting the plus there to kind of confuse you.
Yep.
And you can see the thing in the chat post. There you go, Velastra. So feel free to have fun calculating just how far that is.
Thank you.
Which I
Right.
believe
And with your journey, are you looking to be, I don't know, taking the scenic route, or are we just getting there?
Well, I was going to discuss that in a bit when Asteron gets back. Was going to actually put forward an idea.
Mm.
Just for reference on that map, each single what's the phrase? Hexagon you see is about 1.5 days worth of travel.
Cool, that is fine. Where are we currently?
You see where Salvanti Province is?
Yep.
There's a small section up on top of that.
Yes, the
Which has-
left, far left of the island with the
Yep.
2 stones.
That's where the gate
Cool.
was.
Where's Remvel? Is that the big continent
South.
one?
Yep.
Cool.
And if you're wondering where the gate is, it's on the far eastern part of it, surrounded by
yes,
a mountain
near
crag.
near Steve Shire Town, yeah.
Yep.
Cool. Right. Seven.
This character sheet has nothing on, Blake.
Yes, they're pretty much blank.
Okay.
I do
Okay,
apologize.
so just to confirm, like you said, is every day and a half? Did you say?
Yes,
For every hex?
from end to end, every hexagon is like a day and a half travel.
Cool, that is fine. Time to get the calculator. 7 times. Okay, so it's about 40 and a half days worth of travel.
When Asteron gets back, we'll.
There he is.
Yo, sorry.
All good.
Hi. This is Valestra from the event. Well, previously of the Adventuring Guild.
To meet your acquaintance,
Hi.
I'm Asteran.
Just gives like a small wave as she's poring over this map. Hi. Let me guess, you'll probably laugh as well if I introduce myself properly, so we'll do that later.
They think they're a god.
Not think, no.
You're sweet.
I can even tell you my remits if you would be so inclined to listen.
Delusional, I think, is the term semi-brief.
I am not delusional.
Malady, perhaps.
Regardless.
Don't burn the owl alive. Do not burn the owl alive. Just as she's kind of repeating as she's like looking over this map.
You get a look from Semi-Brave. You touch Aldea or Asteran. I'll personally see to it that you're thrown into the worst gate possible.
Worst gate possible would be back home because it doesn't exist anymore from my understanding, so there we go.
You're one of those
What?
wild gators.
Bingo! Winner to the elf.
I don't know how things ended up in your world, back where you come from. But deification is not something that is attained here. Not since that time.
Mm.
Well, I'm begging to differ.
Well, if you're a god back home, then you're a god back home. But unfortunately, you're not one here.
Still beg to differ. Just because I've got 2 rivals here doesn't mean I'm not one.
Right.
Mummy bastards.
Right.
It's best not to argue with the delusional. They do not want to see the truth.
Oh. Draz, give me
Aldea.
strength.
Aldea and Asteran, I have a suggestion. Actually, kind of pointed out by my father, through a letter they sent me. That all that money that we made, well, that I made, our money.
Hmm.
Maybe we could buy an airship.
It would probably be more convenient than trying to arrange for things.
Yeah, and we know someone we can buy it from.
If we have the
You,
setup to do so, then I do not see the reason why we should not.
and aren't we closer to them than Renfell?
Depends on who you mean.
The piratey lass.
Oh, she seemed quite
She's on the
nice.
other side of this continent.
Oh,
Oh, well, unless she's still in the bay that she left us in.